At this point, I think it's safe to say that 2K has all but abandoned the MyCareer portion of MyPlayer. It's been since 2K16 that we have had a good story. RIP to the homie Vic Van Leer. And I will even give you 2K17, as that OJ system was straight fire and was clearly the precursor to Team Takeover. So y'all get a pass for that one. But after that, it's been all downhill, starting with 2K18 and Be Fresh. And on top of the subpar stories that you guys have been telling in these games, there's no real incentive to keep playing MyCareer after you have gotten all of your badges or you've maxed out your overall. In this video, I want to outline 3 changes or additions that, if implemented, would make MyCareer fun again. Starting out with MyPlayer Nation. Whatever happened to that? Y'all had it in for like half a year, it feels like. Wait, no, I know. Peoples was out here cheating the system, dropping 100+ points a game in 5-minute quarters. I still to this day don't know how folks was doing that. But what y'all need to do is bring back the MyPlayer Nation, but instead of having us players play against the computer, match us up against another real life person and they're my team. So if I'm on the Lakers and tonight I'm supposed to play the Knicks, instead of having me scrape the CPU, match me up against somebody who made their MyPlayer on the Knicks. Ideally, the matchmaking would be decent enough that if I made a shooting guard, I'll be matched up against another player who made a shooting guard as well. But honestly, I really don't even care. Match me up against a point guard, center, shooting guard, small forward. I'll play against anybody. I just want to play against another real life person. I just think it would be super cool. And honestly, do we really even care what year that person's MyPlayer's in or what players are on their teams? Even if there's duplicates of the same player, we've been playing my team for years now. We're used to it. I just think it would be nice to match up my squad against someone else's squad. I'm sure I'm aging myself with this one right here. But back in the day in Madden, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe NCAA as well, you used to be able to export your franchise or dynasty squad and use them in Play Now. And the amount of talking that was done back in them days, who had the better squad, who was the better GM, and just who's the better player. All of those questions we was able to answer in real time. And I feel it needs to come to the nowadays. I promise you 2K devs, if you implement this, the life would jump back into the MyCareer almost instantly. But I get it. It may not be the easiest thing to do, as hashing out the logistics behind it would probably be a nightmare and take years to fully realize. And I'm just a layman, I get that. But if that is the case and it's gonna take you years to put it together, while we wait, how about adding in seasonal updates? And stay with me here on this one. Let me land the plane, y'all. But as it stands now, and correct me if I'm wrong, but the deepest that 2K has ever gone in their MyCareer, script-wise at least, is maybe a cutscene at the start of your second season. For the most part, the story is usually done once you sign on that dotted line on that contract. And your MyCareer basically just turns into a player lock MyGM, which is super stale. What I'm asking for is 9 NBA seasons of scripted story and content in some aspect. You know, I want the chance to be the grizzled old head vet that makes random snark remarks for no reason. I want to watch the development of my MyPlayer over the course of his career, see the ups and downs. And the integration doesn't need to be that hard. All you would have to do is lock the content behind your season walls, so that with every new season, 2K wise I mean, that y'all drop, then along with that, you would drop the next season of the MyCareer story, so to speak. It would be an added breath of fresh air every few months to a game mode that otherwise gets stale super quickly. And again, I know that all of this takes a lot logistically speaking, and I'm way too late of a man to understand how hard it might be to implement this. And I'm sure y'all have y'all immaculate reasons as to why these 2 changes or fixes can't be implemented right now. So at the least, you guys can add in some type of connected career. I get it, a rebuild of MyPlayer Nation or scripting out 10 seasons worth of content is not the most feasible of things to do, especially being so close to the launch of 2K24, but you can damn sure let me and the boys run it up on a connected career like tomorrow. And let me tell you this, if you were to implement this, you don't even need to add any story, any of that role-playing stuff. Just being able to have my MyPlayer and my brother or my boy's MyPlayer battling it out Magic Bird style over the course of our careers would be ill. And again, it's not all that hard to implement, as currently you allow us to run connected MyGM. So technically the tech is there, it just needs to be repurposed. And I get it, I might be asking for a lot, but listen, we're trying to pump life back into the MyCareer here, so nothing's off the table. Let me know what you think down in the comment sections. What would you change or add that could bring some life back to this game? I'm tired of running with randoms online all the time, and sometimes, you know, you just want to drop off the computer. But till the next time we speak, luck out. Peace.